can't talk about anything else. She can't talk about what I'm doing now. I never said anything about anything. I let myself be dragged all through comments. Y'all saying I'm a homewrecker. I'm dealing with a married man. They're married Islamically. Not saying that the marriage is invalid and all that stuff or whatever, but then you want to talk about the situation with my family. You know what I'm saying? As far as what I went through with my folks and them a couple years ago. And then you want to sit there and say you ain't going to mention one other person now. But let's talk about how they fucked you up when you was living in a bando. You was living in a bando. You was selling sauce out of a dirty-ass house. You still live in a dirty-ass house. You have nothing going on for yourself. You have nothing going on for yourself. You don't do nothing positive. All you do is just, it's nothing but drama. That's all it is. See, again, like I said, how you don't know when it was on your page or whatever. Again, y'all don't know how the argument started. Y'all don't know what people goes on. Y'all don't know what goes on behind closed doors. Y'all don't know anything. Y'all just see stuff and y'all run with it. Because y'all be so in tuned into people's lives. Y'all don't know anything. But yeah, y'all want to sit here. Y'all want to tear me down. Y'all want to drag me and say I deserve this and I deserve that or whatever. Like, that shit is weird. My son is traumatized. Nobody's sitting there saying that they're still not married. But what I mean in Islam, a person, if you're married Islamically, you can have more than, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you know anything in regards to that. And for the record, because she was on there talking about Mecca's not even her real name, that's public fucking records. My name is Shataya. Mecca is my Muslim attribute. They talk about you don't even spell Mecca that way. I can spell Mecca any form of way how I want to spell it. It's public fucking records. I'm Muslim. My family's Muslim. Nobody is discounting like Islamic marriage. Y'all, and I never said it wasn't 100% valid. I said it is valid. Again, y'all bitches run with things, you know what I'm saying? You hear bits and pieces of stuff and you run with whatever. And again, I never said that he stabbed me. I never said that my eye was black. I never said any of those things or whatever. You go to the page and you read it. Connie's a fraud. What I'm saying is about the situation, I didn't give a fuck what Connie posts. You get what I'm saying? But when I start to feel like constantly I'm being picked on or poked at or whatever it is, I'm a human. I'm going to feel like at the end of the day that I want to defend myself. When somebody keeps constantly poking and pointing at you, the bitch made me I'm her profile picture. That's weird. No, I never went to Connie to post anything in regards to anything about this situation. Connie posted in her own. Connie posted me, I guess, when that song that he put up on his page about her, which I asked him not to put up. I said, don't put that up. I said, because if you put that up, I feel like the girl's going to come for me. And look what happened. And then you talking about why he put his hands on you if you're supposed to be Muslim, saying they married through Islam. Yeah, y'all are like, y'all don't comprehend anything. Nobody is sitting there saying that, for instance, that the marriage as far as in Islam is invalid. What I'm saying is, for instance, for y'all to keep going around sitting there saying, oh, I dealt with a married man, this and that. Islamic man, they can have more than one wife. You get what I'm saying? Y'all keep trying to make it seem like, for instance, that I was just dealing with a married man. First and foremost, they were on the verge of getting a divorce. Like, y'all keep talking about religion shouldn't matter, marriage is marriage. It's like y'all don't comprehend anything that anybody is fucking saying to y'all. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's weird, you know, like, y'all just say anything. Nobody is asking for anybody to feel sorry for anything or whatever. You know what? I just feel like I got too much good shit that's going on for myself. I don't even want to entertain or really indulge in this shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got too much that's going on for myself. Like, I was never his girlfriend. But at the end of the day, I don't even feel like, what am I, you know, why am I even proving anything to y'all? Like, I don't have to prove anything to any of y'all. You know, like, this shit is weird. Yeah, he's in jail. He's in jail because when he came here, the marks that's on my neck, my fucking leg is swollen. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's too much, you know, so. I indulged in it, not really into no nonsense. I felt like at the end of the day, like, I was being a friend to somebody. That's me just being naive, but I'm kind of just off this. Like, I'm off this situation. Y'all don't comprehend anything. Y'all run whatever stories and narratives y'all feel as though that y'all want to run with. She's not here yet. Y'all run whatever, you know what I'm saying, with narratives y'all want to run with, you know, this ain't for any of that. You know, like, I came too far to allow for a bird to really get me, you know, to get me down. But she gonna get hers. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen because she keep poking. You know, the Nia Lee situation, that's old news. Again, that's old news. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's old news. Y'all keep bringing stuff up about shit that happened like 5 or 10 years ago. Can't nobody talk about anything new besides this situation. I'm not trying to justify anything. I'm just basically trying to make a point. Y'all keep saying that I was dealing with a married man and, you know, I wasn't his girlfriend. Yeah, Mom, they don't understand. Like, these,
they
don't
understand.
In the state of,
they don't even acknowledge a Muslim wedding.
Yeah.
So they're not married legally.
Absolutely. And that's coming from somebody who's been Muslim her whole life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I'm married.
And she's married. She's married legal and Islamically.
They don't even recognize that. So they're not married. They're married Islamically. She Muslim, they married Muslim. They didn't go to the court to stand of the peace. They didn't do nothing to put it on paper that way.
Like, these people. What, Shaheen?
How many want to buy this for free?
No, he can have it.
He want what?
He can buy the
He's not selling it.
Mom said, Mom.
Where is Mir? Let me tap him in. We're not together. That was my friend.
You.
Hey.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Okay, so your name is Malika?
Mecca. I go by Mecca. That's my attribute.
Okay.
I can't see it.
So what is actually happening? I got a brief of the story, but I don't know to put my input on it because I don't have the full story on what actually is happening.
So basically what's going on is, so I was, you know, pretty much cool with Vegas, dealing with him, you know what I'm saying? But not more of, we wasn't in a relationship. That was more just like a friend, somebody, we just basically was trying to figure some shit out. Yesterday, it got physical.
In reference to the statement of you being cool and a friend, what boundaries did you guys set? Was it strictly friend or was it friends with
like, you know, some friends with little benefits, yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, carry on.
Yep, but basically, you know, what happened yesterday is I asked for him to leave after we got into, you know, arguments about a couple of different things. My whole thing is I feel like every time that we get together, we're around each other. It's always some negative bullshit that's going on. You know what I'm saying? So after a while, it gets draining. You know what I'm saying? So yesterday, when there was like a heated argument about a situation and some other stuff or whatever, I told him to leave. I don't want to deal with it anymore. You know what I'm saying? You could go. It led to it being very physical. You know what I'm saying? Like real physical. Like it was real wild in here yesterday, you know, like to the point that where so he even got like he got arrested. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a real crazy like situation. But I just feel like I posted whatever it was that I posted this morning, just venting. Not, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause you got people that's saying that, oh, you want sympathy, this and that and all that or whatever. That's not what I want. I posted what it was that I posted just by venting. I guess Connie, she picked it up. She's saying whatever it is that she's saying. My whole thing as far as what Connie is, you know, like, it just feels like all the time where you just have somebody that's just constantly picking on you, poking at you. You know what I'm saying? Even with the situation that happened when she posted my son, I asked for her to take my son off her page. I never said that Connie was talking about my son or she's saying stuff about my son. I basically said that, you know, my son is up on your page. Could you take it down? Because I didn't want my son to be dragged into a whole negative situation. I came to Connie privately. She told me no, she wasn't going to take it down. The conversation got a little heated or whatever it was. Her whole thing is he came at her, she came for me. Why not just really go at him? Why add me in it? Then today, you know, with just the constant stuff that keeps constantly going on with her, just keep constantly saying stuff or whatever. It's like, okay, you keep saying these things, but the things that you're also saying, it's not really accurate.
Okay.
So she keeps bringing up past stuff. You keep bringing up a situation in regards to when I was, you know, and it wasn't even Nayeli's boyfriend. It's her baby's father. You get what I'm saying? It's not her.
Wait a minute.
It was
Okay,
never her
what
boyfriend.
is actually happening? How many stories is it?
No, it's just the one story.
Oh,
It's literally
because
just
wait,
the one story. It's the current situation. But every single time that something goes on, she wants to mention and bring up shit that happened 10 or 5 years ago. She wants to bring up, oh, well, you was on Maury. She wants to bring up about the situation when she got home on live and the boy apologized to me publicly for even doing what it was that he did to me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, but what are you actually saying? What is actually happening?
There's nothing as far as what am I saying and what is going on. There's really nothing that's going on, but just Connie just creating beef and madness.
Okay, I like to stick to the topic at hand. We'll get to Bieber face in a bit. I want to put my input in on it. I mean, I'm sure you all, I don't know, you're familiar with me, but you know, I would like to say my input on it, and I don't want to be biased in this situation. We all know the situation with Vegas and his wife, or you know, his wife. I would consider them as married, whether it's Muslim or whether it's, you know, paperwork, whatever. They're still married. I would say we all know through social media, we all know what happens or what has happened or occurred with their relationship. Why are you, for me, it's like, are you acting biased to him hitting you? Because
no. What do you mean acting biased? No, it happened. You get what I'm saying?
So did you think like, okay, well, you know what? I've heard about, you know, domestic violence with his wife. He's going to come over to me. And you know what? I can assure you that he's not going to, you know, we're not going to get into any domestics. What did you actually think?
No. So here's my thing. I know it's to every, you know, rumor is always some truth to it. You get what I'm saying? I'm not naive. You know, but I also feel like it's also two sides to every story, and then it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? You might got somebody like that would sit there and say, okay, like, you know, these things happen, but then when you hear that person's side of the story, it's like, okay, maybe you punched her because they got into like a altercation. He was hitting the head with something, but it makes you think. You get what I'm saying? It makes you think too, like, all right.
Oh, so you was believing one side, obviously, because you haven't spoke to the other party, so you was, you know.
I don't know the details in regards to everything that's going on over there, but I'm also not naive to everything that's going on over there either. I did not once think that, for instance, okay, these things couldn't happen or this wouldn't happen to me or whatever. I never not once thought that. You get what I'm saying? But I
Okay.
also never not once tried to tear her down or hurt her or whatever it was. Anytime that
So,
he was
well,
here and we talked about
I would say, do you think the post was a little shady or
what
no?
post?
Um, the post that
The,
that was
the
going around.
video?
Yeah.
The video, yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? But I asked for him to take it down. Take it down. He took it down. You get what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
okay. So you was okay. Cool. I respect that.
yeah, take it down. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to really feed into like the negative stuff. That's not what I'm here for. At the end of the day, I am a woman. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not dumb. I'm not just, like, I am a woman. I understand. Like, even,
So do you
with certain.
think that he could have possibly been trying to use you as a pawn to hurt his wife?
Absolutely. Yeah, we talked about all of that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't
Okay.
like that.
So you're
I
admitting that
absolutely,
you're admitting that you actually knows that he was using you. You was actually nothing to him.
absolutely,
Oh
absolutely.
wow. That takes courage and integrity. I definitely applaud you for that.
Yeah, I'm not dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew what it was.
So
We
you
had
played the fool
conversations
on
about it.
purpose.
I wouldn't say I played the fool on purpose. You get what I'm
What do
saying?
you mean?
I wouldn't say that I played the fool on purpose, now, Mir.
But you just admitted that you actually knew that you were his pawn.
No, at first I thought I was just being a friend to somebody, but then when that came out and he
And then you
posted the
sucked his cock.
video, you get what I'm saying? When he posted that video, oh no, and then like the things, well, she said that, we getting a divorce and we've been single for this and that, you know what I'm saying? So you post that video to get back at her, to hurt her, you know what I'm saying? But not thinking about what that's going to do for me. You're only thinking about yourself. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're not thinking about how that can hurt me. You're not thinking about how the public can look at me or whatever. Take it down. He took it down. Then, for instance, the situation, I guess he has beef with Connie. You know what I'm saying? He posted that video. Please don't post that video, because if you post that video, I feel like the girl's going to come for me. He posted that video. Soon as that happened, she posted a video of me when I was on Maury like 7 years ago.
Mm. Wow. So what actually happened on Mari?
Oh, that's
Something
my kid's
old.
dad. Yes, my
Okay.
kid's dad.
Well, I definitely don't want to tear you down. You seem like a nice young lady. You got caught in between, love fire. And it's always, it's a lesson learned. You live and you learn. You feel me? I really hope that this situation don't tear you down. I hope that you grow from this and learn. Just really try to stay away from people who are involved and has been involved in a relationship for years. It will never go as planned. It will never go as how you want it, honestly, because it's either temporary or wait, I fucked up. It's either temporary or temporary. That's it. That's all.
Yeah.
So,
My thing is, listen, I never thought that with being cool with him or talking to him that, oh, this was going to be like a forever situation. I knew it wasn't. You get what I'm saying? Like, my thing is, like I said, we was friends. Just being there that somebody could vent to, could talk to, give, hear a perspective from a woman's side of, about different things or like whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's really all it was. Yeah, I would say that, for instance, maybe, a little feelings and shit like that, getting, got involved. Yeah, it was a crazy situation that happened yesterday, like, as far as when I asked for him to leave, because you get tired of shit. You don't want to keep dealing with a person that just feeds and thrive off negativity. You don't want
okay,
that.
so
After I worked so
when you
hard for
first got the
everything it is that I
negativity
have.
vibes, you said that it was consistent. So when you first got the negativity vibes, did you disregard it? Like what
No,
made
the
you?
first negative situation, I told him he had to leave. He left. He left without no argument. He left pretty peacefully. You get what I'm saying? But I guess, for instance, that's when he went back to her. You know, it was a peaceful situation. All right, cool. You know, you ain't got to deal with it. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? And he
So
left.
when was this first altercation? When it first, because
Probably
it's,
about a month ago, maybe 3 weeks or something like that. Whenever this shit first happened, it
wait a
literally.
minute. So okay, so y'all been talking. How y'all been friends for how long?
I don't know. Probably we've been cool for about a year, maybe 2 years. But as far as being it on something like this is
Yeah.
recent. This is some
So
recent shit.
wait. So y'all been, recently
Cool, just
cool
friends.
for 1 month, and y'all have already gotten into an
No,
argument?
so we've been friends for a while, meaning just
No,
friends.
this is what I'm saying. So the first time y'all try to, make something, it's been a
It
month.
was recently. It's been like a month. You know what I'm
And y'all
saying? A
got
lot of
into an argument within that time frame.
twice. The first time, you know what I'm saying, when all this stuff happened, when all that negative stuff happened, and he took it down and all that stuff or whatever, I didn't want to like really be a part of much of that stuff. He left. You know, he left because she took him back. You know what I'm saying? And I was cool with that.
He
You know what I'm
left
saying?
because she took him back, or because
Yeah,
he
he went back
wanted to go
home.
back?
She took him back and he wanted to go back.
Okay, cool.
It goes both ways. If I
Yeah,
don't
it
want you
definitely
back,
goes
you
both
can't come back.
ways.
You get what I'm saying? So if I want you back and you want to come back, you gonna come back. She took him
Yeah.
back. You get what I'm
Okay,
saying?
cool.
So
Okay.
then for a while, everything, you know what I'm saying, was just nothing. I blocked them and all that stuff or whatever it was.
So you got in your
But
feelings. You was upset because he misled
no,
you, and you're a woman.
I wasn't in my feelings. I was cool. I was okay with that. See, what a lot of y'all don't know, his son had a seizure, right? His son had a seizure. He got a call when he was here. I took him to the hospital. I told him he should take this
But
opportunity to
were
figure
you
his
able
shit
to
out.
actually go inside of the
No,
hospital?
I didn't want to. That's
Okay, cool.
disrespectful, Mayor. You
Right.
get what
No.
I'm saying? That's disrespectful. Like I
Well,
said, I'm a
that's what I'm
woman at the
saying.
end of the day, too.
No, because
So
you was like, I was the one who took him to the hospital, but it's like, did you actually go inside of the hospital?
no, I took him to the
As a
hospital. Your
significant
son
other?
had a seizure. That being, we're cool, whatever. Your son had a seizure. I'm a mom too. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
On a drive there, I told him, listen, you should take this opportunity to either figure it out, rather if y'all gonna deal with each other, or figure out how y'all can co-parent on a healthier level. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's something that a friend would do. I never was jealous. I never was on some stuff as far as like, oh, I know we gonna be together. That's my nigga. That's this. I never was like that.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? That never was the case.
Okay.
So that night when I took him there, he asked me to stay, just wait here. No. If my child just had a seizure.
Wait, he asked you to wait outside in the vehicle?
In the car. You get what I'm saying? But
wow.
He asked me to wait. I said no.
That's crazy.
I'm not. I said no. I said at the end of the day, you're not just going to go in there and make sure your son is okay and leave. I'm a parent. You want to go in there. You want to make sure that everything is okay with him. You get what I'm saying? And you want to be there up until he leaves. I guess they had a conversation or whatever, you know what I'm saying? The next day when it is crazy. It is very crazy.
So, wow. So why, okay, so what made you get in your, okay, so you said you wasn't in your feelings, but what led you to get in your feelings now that we're here? Because obviously you posted something and now it's public.
Because he put his hands on me, Mayor. That's why.
Oh, okay. Or because he put his hands on. All right. So what I can say in reference to that, I'm sorry that happened to you, but unfortunately I can't feel sorry for you, because I'm sure, like myself, and you know that it happened before. So I don't understand why you would think that you will be exempt from you getting punched down.
That's not what it is. You get what I'm saying? So that's the point. People think that, for instance, oh, I'm bitter because it is. Far from it. You know what I'm saying? If you're literally just a friend to someone, and you, for instance, that's been my friend for a while. I've always known. So then you should have. So
this is the thing.
I've always known his side of the story, right? I've seen bits and pieces, certain things or whatever, but that's not really my business. When you dealing with somebody and you going through it, or you been with them for 20 years, you gonna go through shit in your relationship.
Okay, but at the end of the day, whether you heard his side of the story or not, he's still a man and she's still a woman. So I don't give a fuck if she cracked him in his head. And it really should be no retaliation. I mean, if that was the case, you feel me?
Yes, but
So,
I understand that. So when I get
but
that. I'm not
it doesn't seem like he
justifying
beat
it.
you up. What did he like choke you out or something? I mean, because I don't see
Yeah,
anything.
I got it. Just because you can't see it on the phone, if you was here, you know what I'm saying, you would be able to see, see little stuff like my legs, swollen or whatever, my
What do you
arms
mean your
swollen.
legs are swollen?
I got kicked in my fucking leg with some Timbs. You get what
So
I'm
he
saying?
stomped you out?
Not stomp me out, Mir.
So
Like
what actually happened? I need a little bit more details because I'm looking at your skin. It looks very beautiful and clear. Doesn't have a scratch. Your neck seems to be, I don't see any swelling. What
it's
actually
very much
happened?
swollen. If you see it right here, it's very much swollen. You get what I'm saying? Like it's
It could possibly be because of the rose. I can't really get into the
yeah,
swell,
you can't
but
see it, but
I
it's
don't see a
definitely there.
rash. I don't see like a discoloration in the skin.
Listen, just because have you ever gotten into a fight, Mir?
Yes, and when I
Okay.
get into a
Have
fight, I
you
see
ever gotten
blood.
into a
So
fight? No, I'm saying if someone put their hands on you, do you always bleed? Do you always, or if
no,
you're in a
no,
fall?
I'm always the one that's making them bleed. So I'm just
Okay. All right then. So what I'm saying is, for instance, there's been plenty of times where I got into fights too. I
okay.
might
So
have
you got a
had
couple of scratches on your legs.
no,
Did
I
he
got
beat you to a pulp?
all right, Mayor. I feel like now
No, I'm asking.
I
Did he?
don't I feel like now, you know what I'm saying, like you trying to be messy. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
trying to get down to the nitty gritty.
No,
You
you're
said
not.
that he's in jail. Did he beat you to a
Yeah.
pulp?
Yeah. I feel like you just trying to be messy. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get off here.
Okay.